time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the one into the end zone. Field play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back, and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got... The middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us today on yourliveevent.com. It's a Region 2 volleyball matchup with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros hosting the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. Burros at 4-3, Titans at 0-5, looking to get the wins here tonight. It's the Burros, it's the Titans. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the Burros want you to visit hillsboroK12.com or centralvalleynd.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites in Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info. It's all on the school website for the Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show, IRAINS.com, the website for all your insurance needs. Visit with your local agents at IRA Insurance. As we get the first sighting of the Burro mascot this year, we welcome you to the Central Valley School for today's Burro and Titan contest. Hillsboro-Central Valley, last time out was last Thursday. They lost to Kindred. Their game on Tuesday was supposed to be with Nelson County was canceled due to scheduling conflicts. So first time in a week that they've been on the court here, looking to take on Drayton Valley-Edinburg in a region matchup for the first time for the Burros. For Drayton Valley-Edinburg as they come in, record of 0-5 on the year. Tuesday they went to North Star losing 3-0 in that matchup here. So they're looking to get on the winning side of the ledger. As we look at the two teams, what they want to do, let's bring in our coaches. They know what they want to do. Our pregame coaches' comments. First up for Hillsboro-Central Valley, head coach Katie Kolness.
On the Titans, let's take it back here because you had your game on Tuesday canceled, so gave you some extra practice time early in the season. I'm sure something you as a coach like after a couple games.
Yeah, it was great to have that coming in and working on those little things that we saw in those first games and getting a couple days to do it, not just having to put it all in one practice. And so far we've seen what the C Squad girls have worked on during their practices, and it's showing up in their games. So let's hope that it carries over as well to the JV varsity games.
Was it nice that coming off the holiday, you didn't have to deal with that? You could get back into that rhythm too?
Yeah, it really was. I think this is the first time in I don't know how many years that we haven't played that Tuesday after Labor Day. So it was good. The girls got into the gym. Maybe we were a little slow coming off that weekend, but then they're like, no, actually, we're ready for volleyball. So they came in, worked hard, improved our defense, did a couple of things up in that front row as well. And I know they're really excited to get another game in and to have our first Region 2 match.
You as coaches, you're seeing things after the first couple games. Are the girls seeing them too? Are they saying, hey, this is what we should have done better? Or how are they analyzing themselves, I guess?
I think this group of girls does a good job of recognizing what they did wrong and then trying to fix it. There was an instant yesterday in practice, though, that we maybe weren't focused, that we needed to be, and I had to get after them a little bit more, but holy moly, right afterwards, they're like, okay, and that was just an instance where they didn't recognize that, and they just had to be told, but it was great that they were coachable and that they went in and then that they did it differently. But I think they work really well together. They communicate really well to each other, too, like, hey, next time just step with that left. It's not always me, and it's great. They make the adjustments that's needed too, and a great group of girls.
As you mentioned, starting the region play tonight, so when you look across the court to the Titans, what do you see with their roster and what you want to see from your roster tonight?
Yeah, I know they've always been a little bit of a scrappy team. We always say that. They pick up those balls, and then when they throw those balls over, it's not always what we expect, maybe not as hard hit like Kindred did against us, but we need to make sure we're ready on the net. We're on our toes defensively. We got to watch that Larson. I think she got a couple of good kills against us last year when we played against them, and she kind of rallied their team. And so we just got to make sure that we control her in that front row, and then do what we do and execute on our side.
Sounds good, Katie. Thanks for the time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Awesome. Thank you.
Katie Kolness, the head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, hosting Drayton Valley-Edinburg tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll come back. We'll talk with Coach Jody Fedge for the DVE Titans up next on your IRA Insurance pregame show when we come back. Thanks for watching tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Burros!
Vroom on over to the Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, and more. The guys have a combined 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop, Call 701-636-4981. Getting cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
On YourLiveEvent.com this evening, bringing you Region 2 Volleyball, North Dakota Class B Region 2 Volleyball, Hillsboro-Central Valley, and Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Let's talk with the head coach of the Titans of DVE. She is Jody Fedge. Join us now with our pregame coach's comments.
As you get ready for today, let's look at the season so far, how you've been playing there, and if you've seen what you've wanted to see so far on your side of the court.
So far, we're looking at our small successes within the game. I feel like we've shown growth. We're looking for more consistency within our serving and our passing to really be able to set the ball up more often. We have the ability there, just finding the consistency within our game, and we have some really great moments. So hopefully we can keep those moments going throughout the game.
Those small successes, especially early in the season, that's what you want to build on. And are you seeing the confidence rise as you get more and more of those moments, hopefully, in each game?
Yeah, you see the girls have a lot more fun when they have good things happening through the game, and then they work harder as they have more fun. So it's really not allowing, if we have 2 or 3 setbacks in a row, some good serving that we shank off of or something, making sure that we don't fall down in a hole from those things, making sure we can keep ourselves built up and come back and hopefully build off some more small successes throughout the game.
As you look at tonight's matchup with the Burros, what's the focus that you want to see them execute and build success on?
I'd really like to see us be able to set it up, pass, set, hit the ball multiple times in a row with no free balls, no shanking the ball off of our arms. Be able to return hard hits from the other side and find our confidence, find our groove.
All right, sounds good, Coach. Thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Jody Fedge, the head coach of the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans, coming to Central Valley, taking on Hillsboro-Central Valley tonight in the Burros-Titans Region 2 matchup. Thanks for joining us this evening on YourLiveEvent.com. For my broadcast partner, cameraman here, Keith Meyer, joining me, myself, Jake Berkmeyer, with your play-by-play call. As we thank you for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you for your viewership, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be alerted here with the upcoming broadcasts your way. And you can also just check out all those upcoming broadcasts by going to YourLiveEvent.com and the broadcast schedule that is on the site there for you to check out. Thanks again to all the fine sponsors you'll see throughout our broadcast this evening. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. As such, we also thank the Central Valley and Hillsboro schools for allowing us here, the connectivity and everything else to help bring you this broadcast here today. It's the Burros, it's the Titans, it's coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49, and Health Mart Loratadine Non-Drowsy Tablets, $6.99. Hillsboro Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken dine-in and take-out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And after the home football games, make sure that you stop in for free pizza and talk about the game with all the Boro fans at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Wishing the Boros good luck and thanking the community for your support.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
This is your IRA Insurance pregame show with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boros and the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans here in this Region 2 matchup. Let's look at our keys to the game in this one. Our keys to the game as we chat with both coaches. We'll start with the visiting Titans in at 0-5. Here a loss to North Star on Tuesday, coming into today's matchup with the Boros. Then they're off until next Thursday as they'll travel to and take on the Thompson Tommies. Another Region 2 matchup for the Titans. Coming in, as said, with the 0-5 record. And Coach Veggie says, hey, you know, first we want to keep building. We're winning little battles. That's what you want. That's how you build, and especially early in the season. So continue to do that. Work on those little things. Keep the confidence up. Keep it going. And then she just wants to see the team, hey, let's get in and initiate the offense here today. Good passes, good sets here into the good hits on the front line. Let's get the attack going here in the keys for the Titans here today. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boros, their last time out was last week. A loss to the Kindred Vikings in 5 last Thursday. And actually the Boros so far, you count the Northern Cass tournament, then their couple home games last week, and so far they have had one match that has not gone the distance, either the 3 sets at Northern Cass or the 5 sets twice last week. So we'll interesting schedule, Kirk. We'll see how long that runs or how many times that happens for the Boros. As Coach Katie Cole says, hey, we want to come out and take care of business a little bit earlier. We don't want to go 5. We've had some times where we've dropped some of those middle sets. Wants to avoid that. Have consistent effort, or not effort, but consistent performance throughout there, and see if they can wrap some sets up before going the distance. So that's one of the keys here today for Coach Colness and the Boros, as they will come in here today with a 4-3 record, their first region match of the year. Up next for them next Tuesday, they travel to North Border. I believe that one being up in Pembina there for that broadcast coming up next Tuesday. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boros and the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show. We'll get you ready for our first serve coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Wrapping up your IRA Insurance pregame show ahead of our first serve, we bring you your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. You can check them out online, crystalsugar.com, for career opportunities and more information on American Crystal Sugar Company. Our starting lineups here, we begin with the Titans of Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They will start the junior number 3, Claire Thompson. The libero tonight will be the senior number 5, Emily Gonzalez. It will be the freshman number 7, Elizabeth Feggi, along with number 8, the senior Kiara Ascend for the Titans. Number 10, the sophomore Easton Larson, along with freshman number 11, Alyssa Hoyles, and the sophomore number 14, Aaliyah Punchavinsky, here today for the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. Thompson, Feggi, Ascend, Larson, Hoyles, Punchavinsky, along with the libero Gonzalez for DVE. They're in the road gray uniforms with the black striping accents on the jerseys. Libero in black. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they will come out here with number 3, the junior Molly Smeldon. Will be the libero number 5, Hannah Kazmatka, the senior. Along out there with fellow senior number 7, Krista Ackerman. Number 9, Matea Ahrens. Number 10, Maddie Olson. And number 12, Sydney Culp. And the senior number 17, Paige Bishop, for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So Smeldon, Ackerman, Ahrens, Olson, Culp, and Bishop with the libero Kazmatka for Hillsboro-Central Valley in their home whites with the blue striping, libero in blue here today for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burros at 4-3, Titans at 0-5. We're set to bring you this here. Again, that was your starting lineup, so brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar online, crystalsugar.com. There we go, final handshakes here before we get started. We got to grab one thing out of the bag, then we'll be back here to start our first serve coming up in 30 seconds on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
And we are ready to kick things off here at the Central Valley. Hillsboro-Central Valley, the Burros will be going from left to right as you see them on your screen in the home whites. Again, libero in blue sends the DVE Titans. Drayton Valley-Edinburg here on your right to your left in the road grays. Libero in black for the Titans. Burros will start with the serve as Maddie Olson heads back to the service line. And our first serve is floated across, picked up in the back row. Now a bump set coming on 2 and free balled over on 3. As Maka Olson now left side going to Ackerman in the back row, dug up that time by Larson. Set up here, knocked across on 3 by Larson as it comes back up. And back over to the Burros side, up to Culp, Sydney Culp's wearing 16 tonight. Okay. There's the serve across here is into the net. And it will be side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. So we'll have the 1-1 serve coming from Hannah Kuzmatka. And the serve goes long. Miss serves. So now it will be Punchavinsky to serve. Serve hits the net. Left serve to an ace. The ace serve on the lead serve, and Drayton Valley-Edinburg takes a 3-1 lead on your Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Serve float across, back row Bishop. Pass goes up to the net. At the net is Easton Larson to kill it down. Larson playing big up front and takes the point for DVE. And the serve will go across. Back row, Kuzmatka will pass up to Olson. She'll set left side to Aarons and hits it strong. Too strong. Serve stays. No, they say it was tipped. Say it was tipped and it will be side out. So it will be 2-4. Sydney Culp will go back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Serve across, received by the libero. Gonzalez set up now, pushed over on 3. Kuzmatka to Olson. She'll back set to Culp in the back row. Gets the kill down. Maddie Olson with the assist. Sydney Culp with the first kill. And she will go back and serve again. Line drive, serve across. Gonzalez up here now. Bump set by Thompson. Going into the middle to Larson. Picked up by the Burros. Back set from Olson to the right side. Attack dug up in the back row by Gonzalez. Played off the rafters. Played off the rafters again. Trying to free ball it over. And can't do it as it just hit that rafter. Came down a little bit quicker than what they thought. Weren't able to quite get to the spot. Get what they needed on it. And we're tied up at 4-4. Culp serve across. Received in the back row. Pushed over on 3. Olson will set in the middle to Culp from the back row. Off the back row of the Titan defense and out for the point. Culp taking the back row kill. And back again to serve. Low line driver, a diving received by Gonzalez, playing in the rafters, coming down, and it will not be returned. It's played by Drayton Valley-Edinburg, and it will be Borough point. 6-4, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the advantage in this first set. Miss serve as it hits the net. Side out to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Back to serve will be Easton Larson. Couple dribbles of the volleyball and then rocked across the Culp in the back row. Now to Olson to the right side. This being Smeldon. Smeldon gets it in. Molly Smeldon with the kill. Side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're at 7-5 in the first set. Molly Smeldon will go back to serve. Student section you see there up in your upper right there. Looks like a whiteout tonight in the dress up here as we get a lift called. No, a double hit. Double hit called. Violation on the Titans. Point stays with the Burros. And it's an ace serve. Mishandled on the serve receive. Smeldon with an ace. First ace tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burros section in white. I'm told that whiteout is the first day of homecoming week, the first dress-up day next week on Monday. Back row received the Smeldon serve and misplayed the pass, and it will land out. Point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Timeout for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 10-5 Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead with the serve when we come back. On your Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, Burros by 5, set number 1 on yourliveevent.com.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Kazette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Kazette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
Set number 1, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Molly Smeldon serving for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros serve is across, received back row, set here by Thompson. Pushed over, that time by Fedgy. Burros will attack left side. Ahrens off the tip, dug up in the back row by Gonzalez and free balled across. Culp, Smeldon, show high, set into the middle to Anderson, and it's wide. Was not tipped, side out to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Checking in, going back to serve will be Brooke Gullickson. Gullickson will come in. Thompson will check out for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Also, Sand will come out too with DeVille checking in. Return by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Drayton Valley-Edinburg will get it now knocked over. Time by Fedgy. Burros attack left side. Ahrens off the net. Point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Serving at 7-10, Brooke Gullickson. Back to the service line. Serve across, deep serve will be Kazmaka. Now get it to Smeldon and free ball to Claros by Merck, who checked in. On the line, Gullickson tried to get it, thought it might go out, said I better get to it, and could not handle the pass in. Side out now to Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Taya Ahrens will be the one to go back to serve. Serve picked up, battled up into the rafters. Off the light, comes back down. Larson, and then free ball to crossover by Gullickson. Smeldon will set in the middle. Anderson off the block, tipped over by Ackerman. Returned by the Titans. Burros will reset the attack. Come left side, it will be Ackerman again. Dug up by Gonzalez from the back row. Set comes now from Gullickson. Here the kill attempt too strong from Fedgy. And the point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. At 12-7. Leading by 5 in this first set. Matea Ahrens back to serve. Right-hand serve floated across. Picked up by DeVille. Set by Gullickson in the middle. Fedgy, sophomore and sophomore teaming up. Couldn't get the kill down though. Pass goes back over the net. Titans will return it on one. Now the Burros set up their attack with the back row attack from Ahrens. Off the block of Fedgy. Pops up and down. And they can't get to it. Loyalist was the closest to it. She dove for it. Could not get there in time. Will be 13-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley on top. Ahrens serve, receive, pass goes up to the net. Anderson trying to play it on the line, too strong. At the net there, Olivia Anderson seeing an open spot, but hit a little wide. Will now be Emily Gonzalez back to serve for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Here's Ahrens comes out. Kazmaka comes into that back row. And the pass up is not received. 13-9. Hillsboro-Central Valley on top. Gonzalez serving for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Back row receive, pass up. Smeldon dumps it on 2 for the kill. Molly Smeldon with the dump kill. Takes the side out. Anderson will come out. Bishop will come in, and Paige Bishop will serve now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Leading by 5 at 14-9. Low line drive serve into the net. Set started with Drayton Valley-Edinburg taking a small lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley got on top at 10-5 after a timeout. We've basically been going point for point since then. Left side attack, Culp dug up in the back row by Gonzalez. Here now played by Gullickson, returned over by Gonzalez. Bishop to Smeldon, left side, Ackerman with the tip. Defense comes up, Punchavinsky brings it up, gets the pass back, puts it over on 3. Kazmaka bumps that to Ackerman. Playable off the block and reset. Larson will hit it over for DVE. In the middle, Culp, she'll go with the tip here. It's punched back over, then Culp tips it back over. Saved now here by Feggie. Feggie had saved it momentarily as it was going out. Got the hand on it, but not enough to keep it out of that net, or then it couldn't be returned. Side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley, and Maddie Olson will come in to serve. Feggie here to Gullickson, tipped across. Punchavinsky can't punch it over. And it will be Hillsboro-Central Valley point, 16-10. Leading as Maddie Olson back to serve. Gonzalez here now will be Larson and pushed over by Punchavinsky. Olson, Smeldon, Culp in the middle. Cross-court attempt that time, dug up by Duville. And we got a whistle, a double hit called on the set by DVE. Will be Borough Point at 17-10. Maddie Olson to serve. Serve across, received in the middle. Up here now to Larson. Knocked over by Kazmaka, and then Maddie Olson will dump it on 2. Returned by the Titans, reaching back. Ackerman tried to just one-handed there on the quick one, but got called for the lift. So all good there? Good? Okay, just double checking. You were looking over. I was a little worried. Serving now at 11-17. Claire Thompson goes back to serve. Kazmaka pass up to Olson, sets Ackerman right side, hits it in the net. Will be 12-17. Thompson to serve again for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Back row pass here up into the net. Briefly popped up by Culp, but no one could get to the third one, and that will be the point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Thompson serving again. This time she'll hit it over to the right side of the back row. Pass into the net, unplayable, and 14-17. Drayton Valley-Edinburg has the serve out of the timeout. They trail Hillsboro-Central Valley by 3 in this first set on your Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
17-14, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in set number 1. Drayton Valley-Edinburg, though, on a nice 4-point run. Claire Thompson putting the serves where she wants it. Hillsboro-Central Valley not seeing the passing that Coach Colmus wants. I'm sure that's being talked about in the huddle as they break. Hillsboro-Central Valley had started to pull away, as mentioned there, at 17-10. Had been about a 4 or 5 point margin for most of the first set until then. But they're able to do it, but now after the side out, Titans fighting back. Got an extended break here as it looks like they're going to tape down one of the the holes where you stick the pole in if you're going the opposite way. If you're going, what is it, hot dog instead of hamburger or whatever, I don't know. Horizontal instead of vertical, that would be the one. Yeah, when you got your practice up, you got the two nets side by side there. We get zoomed in there. X marks the spot where they're doing their stuff. There's Keith Meyer, Johnny on the spot that time.
Yeah, the thing about putting adhesive tape on it, athletic tape, that stuff tends to roll miserably, and we could have some interesting steps because there's so much traffic in that spot right there. Somebody could slip right off of that.
We'll see how it affects. I'm guessing, though, it's not the X marks the spot of the trampoline. That's not where they got the springboard under the floor.
No, that's where they have the rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah, that'd be cool, though, slam ball version of volleyball. I'd watch that. All right, let's pick it back up. Drayton Valley-Edinburg with the serve as Claire Thompson's serve goes across. Received by Hillsboro-Central Valley. In the middle, will set up to Sydney Culp. Hits too strong, and it was not tipped. Will stay Titan point. 15-17, Claire Thompson to serve. Here's the junior, rockets it across. Kazmatka, Olsen, now to Smeldon, left side. The block is there to send it back over, and the block will keep it over on the Burroughs side. Ascend and Larson there for the block. And it's within one at 16-17. Claire Thompson to serve. Bishop to Olsen, left side, Smeldon. Picked up by Punchavinsky. Now set by Thompson. We got a two-hit called on the set. So the violation will give the side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hannah Kazmatka will go back to serve. Serve across, Gonzalez receive. Thompson will set. And on the left side, Asen will knock it over. Burroughs will attack from their left side with a soft tip from Aarons. Knocked right back over by the Titans. Burroughs then take it. And Smeldon will free ball it deep across. Thompson now to send and hit over by Punchavinsky. And hits it right in front of the line. Punchavinsky gets it across for the kill and the side out. 17-18. Valley-Edinburg with the serve. Bishop in the back row, up to Maddie Olsen to the left side, or to the middle to Culp, and off the block coming down. Titans tried to fling it up, but flung it back into the bench. Side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sydney Culp then goes back to serve. Paige Bishop checks out. Olivia Anderson checks in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Short serve, Gonzalez comes up, dives to bring it up, goes over to the Burroughs side. They'll set up to Smeldon. Right side off the dig, up in the rafters, coming back down, sticking with it, getting across. Culp to Olsen, tracking down the pass, getting up the set to Aaron's left side. The tip is brought up that time by Feggi. Knocked over on three that time by Larson. Burroughs will return it with Kazmatka. Larson will pass up, Thompson will set, going back to Larson in the middle. Can't connect on the kill. And point will be with Hillsboro-Central Valley. 20-17. Burroughs serve. Sydney Culp, wearing 16 here tonight. Had her in the roster as 12. She's coming on the number 16 as the pass goes up towards the Burroughs side of the net. Aarons goes up trying to take advantage. She'll hit it too strong. Side out, 2018. Easton Larson back to serve. Serve off the net, and ace. The let serve ace. Second ace of the first set for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 19-20. Trying to tie things up. This one, though, misses. Missed serve. Will go wide, and it'll be 21-19. Olsen comes out. Merck comes in. Molly Smeldon goes back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gonzalez with the receive. Up at the net. Anderson hits it right back to Gonzalez in the corner. She'll pass it up. Thompson here, and we got a two-hit on the set. Two-hit, point for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 22-19. Molly Smeldon to serve. Across. Here, miss hit on the second hit into the net. Like someone trying to get out of the way, maybe might have had this spacing off or something. Not sure. Possible. Could be. Molly Smeldon again back to serve, leading by 4. Hoping to close out this first set. Receive goes back over to the Burrows side. Smeldon will back set. Culp in the back row. Hold on. We got a 2-hit called on the set. And the violations side out to Drayton Valley-Edinburg now at 20-23. Back to serve will be Brooke Gullickson. Gullickson will right-hand serve across. Back row. Culp kind of eats her up. Ahrens, though, tracks it down. And then it's free ball across by Anderson. Big Gullickson to set. Right side here. Dug up in the back row by Culp. Smeldon tracks down the pass. Goes to Aaron. Aaron's left side. Her kill attempt dug up in the back row. Fedge from the back row gets the kill. Elizabeth Fedge with her first kill tonight. And 21-23. Brooke Gullickson back to serve. Culp in the back row. Molly Smeldon in the set. Culp with the back row kill. Off the block, pops up, saved and knocked over by Fedge. Culp will then in the back row push it up to Smeldon. Smeldon goes to Kuzmako with her back row attack. Carried up by the back row. Now left side, Fedge with the kill. Elizabeth Fedge back-to-back kills, and it's 22-23. Brooke Gullickson will serve. The back row will beat Culp to Smeldon to Ahrens in the back row. Off the net and tips down. That time has just hit the net, and that threw off the angle of the defense. Sometimes the net works in your favor. Ahrens will be back to serve. Now for Hillsboro-Central Valley with set point 24-22. On the dump here by the Titans, a lift is called, and that will be set number 1, going 25-22 to Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Ahrens will get that final serve point, and Hillsboro-Central Valley will take a 1-0 lead as we look at our Farmers Union Insurance in between sets report. Again, early on, both teams trying to build a little bit of a lead. Then Burrows due at 10-5. After that, back and forth, but the Burrows go up 17-10. And then 6 straight points for Drayton Valley-Edinburg on the Claire Thompson service run. Brings them within 2. They would be within 1 here the last time, being at 22-23 before a side out, and then a violation for the last point of the set goes the way of the Burrows, and they take the 25-22 set 1 victory. That's your in-between set report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. We'll be back second set coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first. Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Set number 2 coming your way. Another look at the first set for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Molly Smeldon, Sydney Culp with 2 kills each. Maddie Olson with 3 assists. For Drayton Valley-Edinburg for the Titans, ace serves for both Easton Larson and Aaliyah Punchavinsky. Punchavinsky with a kill. Easton Larson with a kill. Elizabeth Fedge with 2 kills. in that first set for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They trail no sets to one as they will have the serve to begin us off. Claire Thompson will serve first for the Titans. From right to left. Officials say set it across, and this time, though, goes into the net. Missed serve. And the 1-0 Hillsboro-Central Valley lead. Anna Kuzmatka will take the serve. It's across. Veggie in the back row. Passes up now. Set up this time by Thompson. Free ball across. Free ball too deep by Punchavinsky, and it will be Borough point. So Kuzmatka to serve again. So right-handed serve, back middle. Gonzalez pass up. Veggie tracks it down. Knocked across on three, that time by Thompson. Olsen will set in the middle of the Culp, down with the kill. Olsen sets up to Culp. There, and the kill down. Culp's third of the night. Olsen with their fourth assist. Kuzmatka to serve, and an ace serve. Hits it in front of the back line. Kuzmatka's first ace of the night. Hillsboro-Central Valley starting off with that 4-0 lead here in this second set. Runs up, line drive serve, off the net, left serve and ace. Back-to-back aces for Hannah Kuzmatka. And it'll be 5-0. Once again, this time she'll send it deep, and 3 in a row. With the turkey, Kuzmatka. 6-0, Burrows lead in this second set. And this one is across, picked up by Gonzalez, up at the net. Culp goes up and gets it. Pass went up to the top of the net. Sydney Culp was there for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and she did not miss her opportunity. 7-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads with the serve on your Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard. 7-0 in set number 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Drayton Valley-Edinburg takes their first time out in this second set, trailing 7-0. Anna Kuzmatka, after 3 straight aces and a Sydney Culp kill, on a pass up at the net, back at the service line. It's across, floated over Fedgie. Her pass here will be brought back in by Punchavinsky and knocked across by Thompson. Ahrens, Olsen going back to Ahrens' left side. Little give and go, but it's picked up that time by Punchavinsky. Larson will give it back to her, and she'll knock it across. Olsen will set, and Paige Bishop will push it over from the back row. Thompson to Larson, now pushed over by Ascend. Olsen will get the pass, sets up to Culp. Off. Was it blocked? Was it off the block? It was, no, just out. Or off the net. It hit the, okay, it deflected off the net. I saw it deflect off something. There, as it will be serving at 1-7. Easton Larson sends it across, returned by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Thompson sets, and we have the 2-hit on the set. It's been a focus of emphasis for our officials tonight, making sure you got those hands together on those sets. It's been called a few times, both ways. Paige Bishop will come out. Olivia Anderson will check in. Allie Kritzberger will check in for Sydney Culp, and Kritzberger will go back to serve. Serve is across, and the back row. Received that time by Hoyles. Pushed across now by Larson. Olsen gets a hand on it. Kritzberger gets one to bring it back in. Free ball across now by Anderson, but too deep. Just too much on that one. Point will be Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Easton Larson back again to serve. Line drive, serve too strong. Trying to snipe into that back corner. Too strong on the serve. 9-2. Molly Smeldon will serve. Maddie Olson out. Addison Merck checks in. Now Smeldon allowed to send the serve across. And an ace serve. Smeldon gets her second ace of the night. Her fifth team ace here. Smeldon once again trying to repeat. This time here the pass is pulled in. Pushed out though, and then they'll angle it back in over to the Burrows side. Merck will high set to Aaron's left side. Off the block, popped up by Fedgy, and then who's going to get the second one? Miscommunication as they both start backing away. Cam players in between them. And 11-2. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the advantage. Smeldon quickly up to go with the serve. Pushed up by Thompson, pushed across now on three. Smeldon will track down the pass, get the setup here to Aaron's left side. Too strong. Too strong, sends it out. 3-11. Substitutions here. Greta Burrell will come in to serve. Also, Isabella DeVille checks in. So Burrell's serve here is picked up by Kosmatka, set up by Smeldon. Aaron's from the right side, dug up in the back row. Up here to Larson, knocked over now by DeVille. Kosmatka, Smeldon, left in the middle. She'll go to Anderson, down with the kill for Olivia Anderson. (12-3). Anderson goes up for the side out. And now to Aaron's, will be back to serve. Serve receive is pushed back over to the Burrows side, up at the net. Ackerman will pop it up. Now back over to the Titans. They'll knock it across. Aaron's, Ackerman, and Smeldon to volley. In the back row, Larson will get it up now to Burrell. And then from the left side, the kill attempt is dug up here. Burrows trying to push it across and miss-hit on the third hit. It will be a 4-hit called. 4-12. Emily Gonzalez back to serve. Kosmatka, Smeldon, left side going to Ackerman, too strong. (5-12). Emily Gonzalez will serve again. Kosmatka serve receive. Smeldon now here to Ackerman to volley it across. Back row, Pascal goes up to Burrell. Now hit across on three by Punchavinsky. Returned by Hillsboro-Central Valley as Gonzalez tracing it down in the back row. Will get it, but knock it out of bounds. Got to it. Couldn't get the accurate pass though as she was diving into her own bench. Side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Paige Bishop will check in, go back to serve. Bishop serve, back row middle. Gonzalez passes it up here, and Fedgy knocks it across. Bishop and Kosmatka meet to get it. Pass it up. Ackerman left side, off the back row, off the ceiling, straight down. Gonzalez stays with it, knocked over, pushed over here on the short push by DeVille. Burrows pick it up back over to the Titans side, hit it deep, and Punchavinsky too strong. Too strong. 14-5. Burrows lead with advantage. Paige Bishop to serve. Short serve, receive back over to Burrows side. Merck to Culp. Rainbows it over on two. Fedgy will give it up now to DeVille, and DeVille with the tip gets it in front of the defense. She'll take that tip kill. Elizabeth Fedgy off the assist will go back to serve now. For Drayton Valley-Edinburg. And too deep. Miss serve. Side out here makes it 15-6. Hillsboro-Central Valley. Maddie Olson will check back in. Addison Merck checks out. Olson with the short serve comes across, picked up, set up. Now at the net. The block is up. Culp and Ackerman team up for the kill on the block. Makes it now 16-6. Olsen back to serve again. And the soft serve, trying to knuckle it across, and hits the top of the net. Bounces back, missed serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrell will check out. Send will check in. Also checking in will be Claire Thompson. He goes back to serve for Valley-Edinburg, replacing Duville there at that service line. Kuzmaka serve receive. Olsen sets backside right side to Ackerman. Off the net, comes back to the Burrows side. The forehit is called. 8-16 in this second set. Burrows leading 1-0. Titans serving. Serve across. Pass up here to Culp. Off the block. Playable that time by Thompson. Up now to Ascend and then knocked across here. Off the defense by Larson. Larson will take the kill. 9-16. Thompson back to serve. Hard serve, back row. Kuzmaka, Olsen. Free ball across now by Ackerman. Larson gives it to Punchavinsky. Back row, Bishop. Pass to Olsen into the middle. Culp off the block. Gonzalez dives for it, trying to keep it back in, but can't pull it in as it heads to the back wall. It will be side out Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hannah Kuzmaka to serve at 17-9 in this second set. Borough fans get up, get the cheers. It goes across. Thompson now to Larson. Larson pushes it there with the, not a hard kill, but a good, accurate pinpoint kill that time. Serve for the Titans. Punchavitsky can't get it across. The missed serve. Side out back here makes it 18-10. Bishop comes out. Anderson in on the front row. Culp back to serve. Pushed up, pushed over now by Thompson. Olsen will pass up. Set coming from Smeldon. Anderson at the top of the net. Hits it away from the block. Maybe Anderson with the kill. Smeldon, Molly Smeldon with the assist. Sydney Culp to serve at 19-10. Back row, passed up here to Thompson. Right back now to Hoyles. Picked up by the Burrows. Back set to Culp. She'll hit it across. Veggie now to Thompson. To Larson. Too strong. Too strong, and it will stay Burrow serve. Burrow point. 20-10. Sydney Culp. Serve across. Here it's an ace. Pass goes off the mark. Culp with the ace. 21-10. And another ace. Culp back-to-back aces. See if she can tie her teammate Kuzmaka, who started the set with 3 in a row. This one a short one, and she does! Trip aces again. Sydney Culp. There's, before we get the serve here, will be Sophia Connor checking in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So at 23-10, the ace, and it's 4 in a row. Couple pretty nice poker hands in this set for the Burrows. 4 aces for Sydney Culp. And now looking for set point. This one across. Gonzalez will receive it. Hits the rafters and bounces back down. It went up high into the light. Bounces off that light fixture up above. Comes right back away from everyone else. And that will be set point at 25-10. And 25-10. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes set number 2. Your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro in between sets report. In this one, Hillsboro-Central Valley jumps out to an early lead. As mentioned, the Hannah Kuzmaka 3 straight aces makes it a 7-0 lead for the Burrows. Drayton Valley-Edinburg would get a little something going, though, as they would start to rally, get a little 4-point run there, pull it here to a 9-16. But then Burrows close it out. Sydney Culp from the service line, 4 aces here to close out this set. And that would be Hillsboro-Central Valley taking set number 2, 25-10. So they lead 2-0 as we head to the third set. Burrows look to close out at home. Titans look to keep this match going when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
YourLiveEvent.com, the website there for your source for high school sports and more in the area. Go check out the schedule here tonight. Around the area, we have Enderlin is, that's a junior high volleyball of Enderlin and Maple River. But we also got Norman County, East Hewlin Heridols at Adwarp West in Minnesota. Barnesville at Hawley, and Little Fork Big Falls at Big Fork. On the North Dakota side, we have Central Cass versus Maple River, Shanley versus West Fargo, and Langdon area Edmore Munich versus Thompson, along with this one here with Drayton Valley-Edinburg at Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrows lead 2-0. We start the third set with Maddie Olson at the service line, and it cannot be returned, and it will be Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 1-0 lead here in the third set. Maddie Olson back again to serve things off. Gonzalez with the serve receive again off the rafters and returned over by the Titans. Burrows attack left side, Ackerman off Gonzalez in the back row. Defense can't track it down, and Krista Ackerman will take the kill. Seen a few times where the short roof has come into play here tonight for DVE, especially when Burrows get a little bit of practice time in here. They understand it. Now Thompson will set up to Larson, dug up by Kazmaka. Olsen sets to Ackerman, down the line, gets it in. Olsen assist, Ackerman back-to-back kills for Hillsboro-Central Valley, makes it now 3-0. Olsen to serve. This one pushed across now here on 3 by Ascend. Olsen, Smeldon, Culp. Gonzalez gets it. Fedji now back over here. Larson will tip it up here. It will be to Culp, to Olsen, to Smeldon with the tip. Molly Smeldon comes in with the tip. Maddie Olson gets another assist, and she's back at the service line. Floated it across. Will be set up into the middle. Thompson mishit on the kill attempt. Excuse me, that was Larson off the pass from Thompson. Olsen to serve. 5-0, Burrows leading this third set. Floats it across. Veggie comes up. Pass goes back over to the Burrows side. Kazmaka will pass it up here. Tipped over by Culp off the Olsen assist. Sydney Culp with the kill. Timeout here by the Titans. Burrows lead 6-0 on your Tim Kazette Seat Sale scoreboard. Lead 2-0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro and
Central Valley Schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the Burrows want you to visit hillsboroK12.com or centralvalleynd.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites in Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info. It's all on the school website for the Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
6-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in this third set as Maddie Olson heads back to the service line out of the Valley-Edinburg timeout. Their Titans talking things out in the huddle, saying, all right, let's go. We've had moments of coming back. We want to stick with it. As Coach Fedge said in the pregame, is we have our good moments. We just need more consistency with them and keep building on them. I want to see those good positive building blocks here. See what they can do in this third set. We resume as Maddie Olson sends it across. Fedge to Thompson, dumped across on two. Kazmag will give it to Olson, up to Culp. Back over now on the first hit by the Titans. Burrows reset the attack. This time they go left side. Ackerman down with the kill in front of Gonzalez in the back row. Mr. Ackerman with the kill. Here it will be 7-0. Maddie Olson back to serve. Gonzalez, serve receive. Thompson sets. Free ball to cross now by Punchavinsky and trying to angle it. Angles it wide. 8-0, Burrow advantage. Third set, starting similar to the second set where the Burrows came out to that early lead. There's a point, though, where the Titans crawled back in. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's pushed across by the Burrows. Titans will do the same. Olson to Smeldon, sets in the middle. Culp with the kill down. That one rocketed in. Only so much you can do when it's coming at you that fast. Lost it in the camera, Keith? There's Culp with that kill. Now Olson will serve it again. Turned over by the Titans. Burrows will attack. High set. Culp couldn't time the attack, so she'll just tip it over, and it's defense coming up a little too far on that tip defense, and will be point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Maddie Olson to serve. Fedge, Thompson from the back row. Fedge to knock it across, angles it in! Just sneaks in front of that line. Fedge with the back row kill. And the side out here makes it 1-10. Claire Thompson to serve. Right side Ackerman here, played it off the back row, off the ceiling, comes right back down. Ackerman. It's her fourth kill in this third set. Ollie Smeldon will go back to serve now. Leading 11-1. Thompson here, and now Ascend will knock it over. Olson sets in the middle. Culp kill down good. Culp kill off the Olson assist. Burrows getting some production here from that attack there as they've got 8 kills and an ace serve to add on top of it. In this third set, Skazmanka picks up her 4th ace of the night. Olson, or Kuzmaka's serve across in the back row. Comes down quickly off that rafter. And Kuzmaka will go back to serve. 14-1. Kuzmaka's serve, line drive serve. Gonzalez received, goes up into the rafters again, comes back down and played over by Thompson. Bishop to Olson. High set to the far side to Aarons with the kill. Aarons with the kill. 15-1. Burrows trying to take a commanding lead in this one as the volleyball trickles away underneath the second row of the bleachers. Got to come over to the little insert cutout. Get it out. Kuzmatka's serve. Just in front of the line. An ace serve for Hannah Kuzmatka. Her 5th ace of the night. 16-1. Kuzmatka's serve. This one into the net. Missed serve. We'll send it over now to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Ponchavinsky will serve. First, though, we got a substitution as Sophia Connor checks in for Krista Ackerman in that back row for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Bishop will get it in the back row, then Olsen will set it up. Culp will send it down. Olsen with that quick set kill to Culp. It's a Baker's dozen on assists here tonight for Maddie Olsen. Olivia Anderson checks in on the front row. And Allie Kritzberger checks in on the back row. She goes back to serve. Serve across, Gonzalez receives. Thompson with the bump set to bring it back in, then pushed over on 3. Ahrens to Olsen. High set back to Ahrens, left side, off the net, but trickling away from the defense, down for the kill. Matea Ahrens with her third kill. Kritzberger back to serve. Gonzalez, Thompson, sets here to the middle of the Larson. The block is there! Was Olivia Anderson with the block kill. 19-2. Kritzberger to serve. Floating it across. Gonzalez receives. Thompson sets. Back sets right side. Block is there off the sound attack. Hit back over to the Titan side. They'll get it back over to Hillsboro-Central, who comes on back in the middle. Anderson off the defense. Down with the kill. Olivia Anderson with her 4th kill. 20-2. Allie Kritzberger on to serve. Back to serve. Continuing to serve. Serve received Gonzalez. Thompson bumps, passes it up here towards the net. Larson trying to bring it back in. Can't be returned. 21-2. Timeout taken by Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Burrows lead 2-0. They lead 21-2 in this 3rd set on your Tim Kazette Seat Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Challenger tractors. They have high-capacity Claas combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity beet equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
21-2 in our 3rd set. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 2-0. Allie Kritzberger will be at the service line as we come out of this timeout. And a reminder here, we'll actually no, next week Burrows won't have a home game. It'll be homecoming for them next week, but they won't get the home game. So this is kind of like that homecoming game tonight now. Kritzberger serve across, short serve, picked up by Burrell. It's passed up Thompson. Larson gets it across. Olsen will pass up, set now coming from Molly Smeldon. Anderson, too strong on the attempt. 3:21 back to serve will be Easton Larson. Now for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Passer, service, too deep. Miss serve, sends it back over. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay. Whereas Sadie Gallagher will check in for Hillsboro-Central Valley in that front row as back to serve. The serve is across, push back over. Here's a diving bump set now by Kritzberger. Gets it to Aaron's left side, dug up in the back row. Pass up to the net and can't be brought back in by Asen, and that will be 23-3. Hillsboro-Central Valley on top here in this 3rd set. Smeldon, her serve received Burrell, pass over to Asen, knocked over by Fedgy. in the back row. That time was Connor to get the pass over, and can't be continued at that one as the second hit off the mark as we get a substitution in. Hassan comes out. Gullickson checks in for Drayton Valley-Edinburg, and back to serve will be Brooke Gullickson. At 4:23 and into the net. This serve makes it 24-4. Hillsboro-Central Valley will have Sophia Connor check out as Krista Ackerman checks in on the front row. Matea Ahrens will grab the volleyball, head back to the service line with set and match point. Looking for one more to close it out. It's back here, picked up by Duville. Back up at the net. The block sends it back over. Up on the net, coming around, and what are we going to have called here as it goes out? It's Burrow point. Last touch by the Titan. Drops right in front of the tower, and that will be it 25-4. The final in set number 3 as Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the match 3-0. 25-22, 25-10, and 25-4 here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com with your line score on the Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard. Stick with us. We'll have your post-game report coming up next. Hillsboro-Central Valley 3-0 win over Drayton Valley-Edinburg on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
There is another way to minimize your farm's risk and protect its equity with margin protection coverage. This is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease or increase in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect you from changing input costs and crop prices on your farm. Let us help you explore this option between now and September 30th to get you covered. For more information, go to IREINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros jump back to the W side of the ledger with a 3-0 victory over the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. 25-22, 25-10, 25-4 in the 3 sets here today. As first set, as you can imagine, from the 25-22 score, back and forth throughout. For Hillsboro-Central Valley pulling away at the end. They really pulled away in that second set with an opening set or serve flurry from Hannah Kuzmaka with 3 straight ace serves, and they would pull away late with the ace service. Sydney Culp would have 4 straight aces late to close out that second set at 25-10. Into the third set, it was all Hillsboro-Central Valley as they got the front line attack going. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kills for Sydney Culp, 4 for Krista Ackerman in that third set. Maddie Olson with 11 assists in that third set. Burrows jump out to an early lead at 10-0. They would take it 25-4 in that third set, and the 3-0 victory then for Hillsboro-Central Valley over Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Stick with us here in our post-game report. Coming up, we'll have our players of the game. Join us next when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros with a 3-0 victory over Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Our stars of the game join us now as Maddie Olson comes over. Maddie, congratulations on getting the victory. For you guys, a long time off since last Thursday with that Kindred game. What was on the mind during those days of practice then to get ready for tonight?
We just wanted to better our passing, better setting, better hitting. We just wanted to really work as a team instead of working individually. We felt like after that Kindred game, we weren't really working together in that 5th set, and we really wanted to get back to working together.
Do you feel, especially as a setter, you know, obviously the passing's big for you, so did you feel those passes were on point and allowing you guys to get in a good attack?
Yeah, they do good. First set, we were just a little bit rocky, but once we started getting that flow, everything was on point.
All right. As far as region games now, this is the first region one. How important is it to get these region wins going forward?
It's really important, and today it was a good one to get that one in 3, and now we go to Pembina on Tuesday, and we want to get that one big time. I think they're right below us in the region, and it'd be big to get that one.
Yeah. You talked to, we've seen last week a couple games where those middle sets you kind of got a lead and maybe the foot off the pedal a little bit. Was there an extra focus in that third set once you got that lead to keep that lead and keep building it?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes we let them string a few points, and we had a goal. We were not going to let them come back to where we were, and we wanted to play at our level instead of their level. In that first set, we weren't really playing the way that we should, and once we got the hang of it, we started playing pretty well.
All right, Maddie Olson for Hillsboro-Central Valley, congratulations on the victory. Best of luck to you guys next week.
Thank you.
There we go, as Maddie Olson join us here with our players of the game on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros pick up the win 3-0 over the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. And join us here, another one of our stars of the game, Matea Ahrens for the Burros. And Matea, for you and your teammates, congratulations on getting the win. I'll turn that microphone on. Yeah, there you go. It always helps to hear you a little bit. But, yeah, congratulations on the win. Good to get back in here after a long week off since that last match, I'm sure.
Yeah, it feels good, especially winning in 3 today instead of going into 5 like our last couple games.
What did it take for you guys to I guess not let it go 5 then when you had control that second and third set to go in and close them out?
I'd say normally we like to kind of go like a wave. Like we have our positives, we have our negatives, and I feel like today, especially in the third set, we just kept our highs all the way high. We didn't really have any lows.
A lot of upperclassmen, a lot of seniors on this team. Does that kind of help to hopefully mellow things out like that?
Yeah, I've been playing with these girls, since like 7th grade, and obviously Molly, she's been with me since 7th grade too. So it's nice to play with all my friends.
We should ask you then, because there's not a lot of times where you'll get 7 seniors or something on a roster, and all the years of playing volleyball together. Just what's that been like to be with that big group throughout all the years?
It's so good. It's definitely like my second family. We're all so close knit, and we're not just friends like on the court. I'd say we're definitely best friends off the court too.
That's great, and continuing to go on the court. Another region game coming up. You get the road trip coming up on Tuesday. Let's talk about then coming into that focus at the start of a match. Is there going to be something you guys talk about on the bus or something there to come out on Tuesday after that time on the bus to come out strong?
We'll definitely be listening to a lot of music, probably get some homework done because it'll be a late night, but definitely music and just talking with everyone.
Well, now you got me curious. What is the warm-up music, the pump-up music of choice for this team?
We definitely love Run This Town by Jay-Z.
Okay. I thought it would be, more like some Conway Twitty or something, but I guess not. So, hey, congratulations on the victory today. Best luck to you and the girls next week.
Thank you.
There you go. As Matea Aarons joining us with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough victory over Drayton Valley-Edinburg here tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros pick up the 3-0 victory over the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans, and we're joined with head coach Katie Kolness after the victory, and always good to get the victory here. So we talked with a couple players, especially after a week off, and maybe a little rust or something there with that week off in that first set.
Yeah, that first set was very slow pace. We just got done talking about even both sides. We were moving very slow with our feet. We needed to quicken up. That's one thing that we said after we finished that first set coming in was we got to close our blocks. And they're not running any quicks on us right now, and they're able to hit it through our blocks, and that should not happen. I'm like, there, we got to quicken our feet. Our hits, we were taking long ones, and they were maybe going into the net. We saw Chris Ackerman was one that made a great adjustment after that first set. We said, hey, it's your step right there, and she goes, got it, coach. And then she went in and she quickened her steps, and everyone it moved faster, but we can't start that slow. We just can't. We were lucky that we came out and finished after that run they had in that first set, and to take that first set, I was getting a little nervous, but I'm like, okay, they've got to step it up. They've got to do it themselves out there, and it was great to see that they did it.
Correct me if I'm wrong or using the wrong analogy on this, but were you playing at their pace? I'd say like in basketball, a team that wants to play in the half court versus getting out running and gun, is it something where you kind of fell into their pace in that first set?
Yeah, I don't even know. It was such a, I don't know if we thought we didn't have to come out and play our level of play, and then we were surprised by how well Drayton, Valley-Edinburg played defense. I mean, holy moly, those girls did a great job of moving together as a system and picking up our balls, and I think that shocked the girls a little bit. We were expecting, on our side, I think, to get the kill on that first one, and we weren't ready. We got to be ready mentally and then get our feet there. That wasn't our goal wasn't to be that pace, but that seems to be the pace that we were. Yeah.
Right. Got to talk about the serving in this one here, too. A lot of aces there, a lot of pinpoint serving from your squad.
Yeah, Hannah Kosmatka did a great job there in the back row, and Sydney Culp. They had some huge aces for us, and that strung them together, and that allowed us to get a big lead, especially in that second and that third set, and allowed us to finish. I don't even know if we got all the way around in that third set, and it was great to get a couple of those girls no, we didn't get all the way around, did we? Nope. And I looked at Addison, I said, we're going to have Sadie go in, and I'm like, I know you haven't been in, but you played a great first two sets. She goes, got it, coach. They want their teammates in as well because they know that's going to get them better and it's going to get the team better. So they work hard, and I thought they did a great job coming back and picking up that speed, like we talked about that second set, and then coming out and executing on that third set. That was great. It was great to see it. It was great to see them finish in 3.
Yeah, hey, to close it out too, especially the way you did in that third set. No let up the pedal, no nothing like that. Just keep going, right?
Yeah, just keep going. It was good. Culp had some great serves to start off, or to just get us rolling there. I don't know how many times she served, maybe 10 in a row there, maybe a little bit around there, I would say. And then Allie Kritzberger came in, did a great job. Sophia back there as well. I thought Maddie Olsen had a really good game tonight defensively, and just moving her sets around to the hitters, and it allowed them to have openings as well because the block didn't know who she was going to. So that was really, really good to see. Overall, I'm excited with how it progressed, and how it ended. So we just got to get in the gym, and we're going to get ready for North Mortar next week.
Talking about those hitters and diversifying there, I thought that really came on that third set too. 2-3 individuals with 3 or 4 kills each.
Yeah. She did a great job up there in that front row too. I don't know. It was great to see. When I looked at the stats after the game, it was pretty even throughout, our hitters, and that was huge. And it was nice that they all went up there and they did what they were supposed to do. I think those errors in that first set were maybe okay errors because it allowed them to still swing aggressively and place it into the court as the game went on.
Moving on next week, up to Pembina there against North Border. Your lone match next week, right?
Yep, our lone match.
Yeah,
and homecoming week for us, too.
Homecoming on the road for you next week.
Yeah. We got to go up to Pembina. It's going to be good. It's always nice to go up there. They have really good bars in their concession stand.
They do, don't they?
Oh, and they're huge, and they're only like $1.
Yes, I will say their baked goods are they're phenomenal up there.
They're on par. They're
good. Let's talk about the game a little bit there. What are we looking at there against the Eagles next week?
They're the same team that they've had the last 2 years. They got some really good athletes. They were picking a lot of balls up when we got to watch them at Northern Cass. They ended up in that gold division, same with us. They ended up losing to Linton right before we played, and we just got to be ready. I mean, they're going to be scrappy in that back row. They pick up a lot of balls, and that number 6, gosh, I don't even know, I can't remember her last name, but she did an amazing job in that middle and just controlling up at the front. So we got to make sure that we stop her and we make the adjustments we need, and then we go up there and play our game.
Katie Kolness, head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Congratulations on the win here today. Best luck to you and the girls next week.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Katie Kolness joined us for Hillsboro-Central Valley with the Burrows' victory over Drayton Valley-Edinburg. More to come here with your postgame report on yourliveevent.com.
At Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops of Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Your post-game report on yourliveevent.com. Your final line score tonight, Hillsboro-Central Valley with a 3-0 victory, 25-22, 25-10, 25-4 in the three sets this evening. Let's talk about some individual awards here as we start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. Remember, life takes energy. Learn more, Enbridge.com, the website here for Enbridge Energy, bringing you your energy player and bringing that energy here tonight. We're going with Maddie Olson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As a senior, had 15 assists to lead everyone here tonight, 14 service points here as she got things done, especially in that third set with 10 straight to begin the third set to take the commanding 10-0 lead in that final set. And Maddie Olson bringing the energy here tonight, your Enbridge Energy Player of the game. And we're also going to talk precision with RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, and the guys that work with precision. Well, the girls are working with precision tonight. Hannah Kazmatka and Sydney Culp for the Burrows, and throw Molly Smeldon in there as well, as they combined for 11 ace serves between the three of them here tonight. 5 for Hannah Kazmaka, 4 for Sydney Culp, 2 for Molly Smeldon, as they had the service line going, including 3 straight for Kazmaka at one point, and Culp 4 straight in that second set from the service line there, as they were precise there from that service line. You can be precise as well on your farm. Visit RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton online, planterdoc.com. Wishing everyone a safe harvest season. And for more information, talk to the guys or go online, planterdoc.com. And also, we will look at our connection in this one. Our post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. Connection in this one in that third set, especially the connection from the frontline hitters, as Matea Ahrens with a couple of kills. Krista Ackerman, 4 kills. Had 5 kills for Sydney Culp in that set. Olivia Anderson with 2 kills. Molly Smeldon had a kill in that third set as well, as they really diversified that front line as a unit, being connected and knowing where they wanted to go with the pass, with the set, and keeping the defense off kilter there. So being connected there. That is your post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com. They are how to connect. Stick with us. We'll come back. Final stats come your way when we return. YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 3-0 victory over Drayton Valley-Edinburg.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit hillsboroK12.com or centralvalleynd.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites in Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info. It's all on the school website for the Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros with the 3-0 victory over the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. 25-22, 25-10, 25-4 in the 3 sets. As they wrapped up the victory in 3 sets, we wrap up our post-game report with our final stats here from tonight's match. For the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans, Brooke Gullickson, 6 service points, had 1 assist tonight. Claire Thompson with 11 service points, had 3 assists. Greta Burrell with a service point. Emily Gonzalez with 4 service points. Elizabeth Feggie with 1 service point, 3 kills, and an assist. It was Easton Larson with 6 service points, 1 ace, 3 kills. And Aaliyah Punchavinsky with 7 service points, 1 ace, and a kill. Isabella DeVille had a kill and an assist here tonight for Drayton Valley-Edinburg as they fall to 0-6 on the year. Next time out will be next Thursday as they travel to Thompson, taking on the Tommies. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, it was Molly Smeldon with 13 service points, had 2 assists, 3 kills, and 2 aces, 3 kills, 4 assists. Olivia Anderson with 4 kills this evening. Hannah Kizmatka with 14 service points, 5 aces in the match. Allie Kritzberger with 6 service points. Krista Ackerman with 4 kills tonight. It was Matea Ahrens, 9 service points, 3 kills. Maddie Olson with 14 service points and 15 assists to lead everyone this evening. Sydney Culp with 15 service points, 4 aces, all came in consecutive fashion in that second set. Also had 9 kills tonight to lead everyone. It would be Paige Bishop with 3 service points then here tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As they pick up the 3-0 win, they move to 5-3. Their next time will be next Tuesday as they travel to Pembina, take on the North Border Eagles. That'll wrap us up tonight with our post-game coverage. Thank you, the viewer, for sticking with us for our broadcast coverage. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you've seen throughout our broadcast. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those fine sponsors, and at the very least tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to the Hillsboro and Central Valley schools here tonight for the connectivity and accessibility here to come in and bring you this broadcast presentation of North Dakota Class B Region 2 Volleyball. For my broadcast partner here tonight, Keith Meyer, I'm Jake Birkmeyer. Thanks once again for joining us here today for the Hillsboro-Central Valley 3-0 win over Drayton Valley-Edinburg on yourliveevent.com.